Hi everyone, this is Falafel Reacts, and this is my very first attempt ever at filming a YouTube video, which explains the video quality, the audio quality, but I feel called to action. I feel moved, and so I will speak on it. If you're just here for the reaction, I'll leave a timestamp, otherwise stick around for a few minutes. I've been a silent viewer in Girl World for the past few years, um, watching Chantal, Amberlynn, all the girls, through other reaction channels over the years. I don't remember actually what era I stepped into. It's been a blur. We've been through a lot. Highlights were the dumpster diving days for me from Chantal, absolutely. Um, Pretty much ever since she moved to Kuwait and has started, meeting up with Arab guys. Well, I guess that started with Nader, as far as we know. But I feel moved to speak about a lot of what she's doing in light of her most recent heinous actions, behaviors, the exploitation of a child, of a family where it's suggested that they're living in poverty and that she's taking advantage of that, enabled by her ridiculous fake husband, Salah, who has absolutely been co-signing all of this behavior and is somehow okay with this, happening to his family. Been seeing a lot of questionable reactions from other folks that maybe are not as culturally aware. A bit of background about myself. I've lived in the Middle East and the US, so I have kind of both of that lens. Um, and that's kind of what I want to speak on. I've been witnessing a lot of problematic comments from some reactors. If you know, you know. If you don't worry about it. Maybe we'll get to it at some point, but I just want to kind of chime in and give my thoughts and opinions. I figured, oh, this is a lovely face that we're paused at. This is 0.00 on her most recent video, What's the Tea? This is an hour. I think it's going to be terrible. I have not seen this one. I just kind of sped through it. Let's just jump right in. I don't know what else I'm going to react to, but let's see how it goes. Okay, that's a fan, right? That's like not an air conditioning, that's a fan.
Oh, this will show my hair if I do that.
Istenne shwe. That means wait a minute or wait a little bit. This new I think I saw the moment today when she changed her profile picture to this like very orientalist white woman with a camel. I mean, it's kind of cute. No, it's cute. I'm not gonna be a hater. It's like a cute picture, I guess. But I do appreciate her increased use of Arabic phrases. But after 3 years of living in Kuwait, I don't know. I expected more, but maybe that's on me.
What? Shit. Hold on, guys.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it sounds like she's outdoors and there's a fan blowing and she's in a car with the windows down. You know what? Let me not comment on the audio quality before I figured mine's out. So free pass this time. Free pass, girl.
Pulled off the electric thing by accident. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hello. I'm turning on the camera. Just give me a minute. Just. Stani shwe. Stani. Stani, Stani, Stani shwe. Let me put this here.
She's conjugating it incorrectly, but.
This with my mind. Mm-hmm. Why did I do that? Making tea for everyone. The day is done. The day is done and it's just begun.
I forgot to mention that I'm Arab. I feel like I glossed over that. Yeah, I'm like Arab American. Not like, I am. So, for context.
Isn't there a song that goes like that or something? I'm probably getting it wrong.
What? What is she saying?
You does great. Can we see around the room? The
I forget that the first 15 minutes of these live streams are just her talking to the chat.
no, not today.
Hi, chat. Hi.
Hey, Melissa.
Hi, Melissa.
Yeah, it's almost midnight here. We had company pretty much all day and night, helping us with the house. Thank God for them, because
you ain't doing shit.
I don't think I could do the physical work that some of these wonderful
These people
do. Honestly, I couldn't, you know. There's 3 water bottles on the ground right now. That's because we had company, so. Where's Julia? Julia, Waynak!
That's also conjugated incorrectly.
On.
Yeah, she's trying to say Winnick, like to a girl, because she's a female cat. She said Winnak, so that would be to a boy. But then she conjugated the second part correctly, Ta'alihon. So I'm not going to give her, I mean, not for nothing, her pronunciation's pretty good. I like that she does, you know, she's comfortable using it in streams, which is good, like positive reinforcement. But for someone that's lived in 2 Arabic-speaking countries at this point for like what, over 3 years now, to well, mostly in Kuwait, and then now in Syria, that's a lot of immersion around Arabic speakers. So I do expect a bit more. Granted, I know that the Arabic language is one of the hardest languages to learn if your first language is English. But I don't know, Salah has never lived in an English-speaking country, and his English is pretty good. I mean, he doesn't have an accent when he speaks, but grammatically it's quite good.
The problem is I panic because the house is so big that, like, it's okay.
House tour.
It doesn't, like, some of the rooms are big, some of them are small. It's just that it's like a maze. Like, there's hallways and rooms connecting, and anyway, I don't know where she is.
I know what she's talking about, though. If you live in a house, I think this is mainly in the US, like an open floor plan is very common. So you can see, or at least there's not clearly demarcated rooms that are separated by walls, unless it's like a bedroom. Like usually the kitchen will be attached to the living room and the dining room. There'll be some kind of like opening. But a lot of houses in the Middle East, like there's a door for the living room and a door for the second living room, and a door, like the kitchen has a door, has walls and a door, and obviously the bathroom. So there's like a lot of separation of that. I'm trying to think if I've seen it in like other countries. Yeah, I guess in like some European countries, the houses will be set up like that. I don't know exactly why, but a lot of that is like they like to have separate like living rooms and spaces for the different genders. And like so like the kids will be in one place, the woman will be like in the kitchen or in one room, and then the men will be in another place. I think that's why. I don't know. I mean, that's how it ends up getting utilized, but
Around here, but the outside doors are closed. Start a Quitsin shop? Yeah, I'm back in Syria. Looks clean and nice. Yeah, it is. Well, I'm on minus the chargers. There's some chargers plugged in here.
yeah, that's a cement looking wall. So yeah, the houses will often be made out of cement, which I always wondered in the U.S. Like we have so many natural disasters, hurricanes, fires. I mean, yeah, concrete would be really good for that.
The phones and Wi-Fi. This is a Diawania. Majlis.
What is that? Majlis? Yeah, like a seating area. But I've not heard of that. Diwania? What's that?
They come with these. So you like lean on them?
Oh, she's sitting like on the ground, like an adarabi, I guess is what I would call it, like an Arab seating area with like cushions. How does she get up?
You lean on them, you use them to stand up. Bigger than a villa? Um, it's probably very similar, but it's just laid out different, you know? I don't think you can get, not, honestly, I'm not worried about that because it's Syria. They don't even have addresses or anything. I mean, what, someone gonna come here? Like, who cares, you know? Whatever. Um, I don't even remember seeing a street sign around here. Like,
I mean, that's not true. People have addresses. It's just not in the same way that we conceptualize them. It's not like 123 Main Street where you drive up, where the Amazon truck drives up, and there's a mailbox that says 123, and at the end of the road there's a green sign that says Main Street on it. But yeah, there's like house numbers. I mean, still, I don't think she needs to be worried about getting doxxed there. Well,
we're not in like a
yeah.
major city where you can, you know, it's like
I actually don't know where exactly she is in Syria. Hmm.
we're not in Damascus or anything, so whatever. So they have basements. Some places do, yeah.
I don't I don't know if I've ever been or seen a basement in an Arab person's home, like in the Middle East, not in the US. Like stores or like historic buildings will have lower levels, like cellars or like underground places to like store canned things, foods and stuff, but no. There must be, but I'm just saying I haven't seen that.
No, we don't plan on going back to Kuwait.
Girl, I don't think you can. Okay, this is what's so wild to me. I'm from the same region that Salah is from, not the same country, but the same region. I mean, I live in the US. I mostly grew up here. But there is like this cultural understanding that there is like and as a Westerner, you might also, recognize this. There are like poorer Middle Eastern countries and there are richer ones. Like when you think about United Arab Emirates, Qatar, Kuwait, all of those places. A lot of people are trying to go there. I mean, even like Westerners are trying to go there and have been historically. So for someone from a situation where they were living in a country that was, there was war, there was a civil war going on, it was impoverished, there was censorship, torture, all of the awful stuff that came with the Assad regime, for him to be able to go to Kuwait or his family to get him there or for him to be born there and be able to work there, that's similar, like akin to being able to come to the US, like how a lot of people from other countries will come to the US or Canada or whatever for a better life, quote unquote. So like it's a big deal to be able to do that and to get that. And oftentimes people will try to bring more of their family members into that better situation. Obviously, everyone wants to live in their home, in their homeland, in their home country, but that's not always the best situation. So he had it kind of made in the shade and quit, and he allowed her to ruin that. Like, to be clear, she ruined that for him. I mean, he must have had some kind of residency. There's no way the Kuwait would have given him any kind of passport or like citizenship. I don't think they did that to anyone except maybe very, very early on, like Palestinian refugees. So like the first people to arrive, and even then I'm not 100% sure about it. I might be mixing that up with Jordan. But he was not that like there. It's not like in the U.S. like you can live here and then maybe like get a green card or whatever, and then eventually get citizenship. That's how it used to be here, right? But he had it pretty good, and she ruined that because she couldn't keep her mouth shut, because she couldn't have like an ounce of cultural awareness, because she couldn't just talk to the lady from Pos Kuwait and be like, hey, sorry, whatever. Like she had like no level of like personability at all to do that. So I completely believe that she cannot go back in or that she is fearful of going back because she has no ties to it. But then again, she has Canadian citizenship, so she has like a fallback option. But if she genuinely put him in a place where he cannot go back and he cannot work there anymore, I don't understand how he can even look at her.
We're in Syria. After all this work on this house? No. Hey, Margie.
And that's not to say that he wouldn't want to go back to Syria. Obviously, a lot of Syrians have returned since the Assad regime has collapsed. But I don't know, the way he went back and then her saying things like he can't or we can't. Yeah. She just lies so much you don't even know what's the truth, but like some things we know to be fact.
Anyways, yeah. Why did I pick this place to sit with all the wires? Anyway, whatever. It's wires. I always have wires in my house. I don't know how people have nice wire management. I've never managed that. I don't know.
Girl, what have you managed? Come on.
Yeah. Maybe, okay. The new picture with the cat. I finally changed my picture and I just did something quick. Like, they didn't want to, like, they wanted, I don't know, they're just really good at what they do. So, yeah, I'm not in any shape to be cleaning walls and ceilings and taking out windows and cleaning windows and stuff like that. Just no.
Yeah, so she's saying that although other people are not inherently in better shape than her, they're still doing the physical tasks that are required to be done. She's saying that she can't because she's not in physical shape. But the reality for a lot of people is it doesn't matter what physical state you're in. You got to do what you got to do. She doesn't understand that.
You know, hey, well, I did what I could, you know, some stuff. I did a lot yesterday. I did a lot of kitchen work yesterday. And then before, like I said, but then somebody else did even more kitchen work today. So, you know, God bless them. They're really awesome people and we really appreciate it. And we'll have to do something.
I mean, the only way this would be allowable is if, like, I'm just trying to think of it within, like, a cultural context. If she was, like, an elderly person. Or, like, missing limbs, or... But she's, like, she should be, is my point. She has not been exposed to situations out of her control that has led her to this point to warrant other people to take care of her in this way. While you exploit them and you take their child that has Down syndrome and put her on the internet and beg people for money and then take the money and go to Qatar, sit in a hotel room and gorge, and then deny that you even you spent the money, that you stole the money. It's so blatant that that's what you did. I mean, I don't think they took 100% of it. I'm sure that the family and the girl got something. I'm purposefully not trying to say the girl's name because there's no way she can consent. First of all, she's a child. Second of all, she's not your child. You're not even related to her. Fourth of all, she has Down syndrome. So
else more extra special for them even, you know, because yeah, it feels more homey and it's super clean now, you know. So keep on top of it. It'll be easier now. And I think tomorrow we're gonna finish everything. Because honestly, it's almost finished. Like, that's how crazy. I thought if it was just me and Salah, it would take like months. Are you guys there? Or is it buffering? Hello, Sandra. Population of very hard workers. I appreciate them. Yeah.
That's weird. That's a weird comment. Population of very hard workers. I'm sure it's meant like a compliment, but
oh, I'm
that's
tired
weird.
just from the heat. And you know, I played with so many kids today. About 6 kids.
Yeah, and that's my point. Why is she around kids? She hates kids. She does not like kids. And it's not like you have to love kids to be around them. But bare minimum is to not put their face online to an audience that you know. She used to do heinous things in front of her audience. She used to do drugs, all kinds, hard drugs, not just, you know, smoking pot. She used to talk about extremely sexually explicit things. Her channel was banned for something very inappropriate involving a child that, you know, for her it was a joke. I don't think she was actually trying to be predatory, but I think it's stupidity and a joke on her part. She should not be around kids. Just don't.
Today, I kind of babysat. I thought, you know what, I'll keep them out of the way so that they can do what they gotta do. Anyway, I'm full too. Honestly, I love shawarma, but I'm kind of sick of it because we eat it like almost every day. And tonight too, and I need a salad, man. I'm not even just saying that.
I need a salad.
Like, as a fat person trying to sound sweet. Like, I need a salad.
I need a salad.
It's great. Puerto Rico? Can you believe that? No, that's crazy. Those coincidences you have are crazy, straight. Foodie Beauty Daycare, yeah.
Foodie Beauty Daycare.
Hello? Who's here? What's the password? See my bed?
Salah. Enter scene.
Oh my god, it's my bed. See my bed. I'm gonna finish this one.
What'd you say, my bedded? Cold water? She's guzzling that down.
Shit, you have some first. Cold water.
Salah, we need to have a conversation.
Thank you, Davey.
What are you doing? Actually, never mind. No conversation.
Thank you. Hey, Natalie. Okay, that's me. Oh yeah, Italian. It was like 39, 40, 41 today. Oh. You want to sit here?
That's Celsius. What is that Fahrenheit? Hot. Not 90? 100?
Hey.
Yes.
You know how much I love shawarma, right? I need a salad tomorrow. I need a salad tomorrow. Salad. And I'm not shawarma again tomorrow, Yanni. Hey, Elsie girl. Get some clips in. Yeah, the lawyers. Yeah, we will. We'll work on that. Bit by bit. I'm glad you're tall enough to close that because there's no way I would be able to.
That would require standing. That would require standing.
Nina says hello. Carolina, everybody. Happy Tuesdays.
How are you?
I don't know, Lisa. Not right now. Hey, Wanda.
I was skipping ahead, but then I heard her speak Arabic.
Yeah, that sounds so good, Lily. I love that. Hey, Cynthia. I knew that would bother you. I thought, why did I pick this area? Mushkila? I have mushkila.
Yeah, you are a mushkila. You are a big mushkila for him. You're a big mushkil.
No? Aw. You have mosquito bites galore.
It's problem. It means problem. She is a problem. She's got problems. She gives problems.
I can wear whatever I want when I'm not on camera. Yeah, I don't know. I'm asking you guys if there's any tea because I have a boring life. I mean, uneventful drama-wise.
Uneventful drama? Wise? What about stealing the money that was for the girl, for her schooling, for her special education? What about that? That happened like 3 days ago. That's still ongoing.
Hey, do you like the oven yet? I like it. Because I don't have to worry about breaking furniture. Right? Our world's under attack, really? Oh, good.
I mean,
It could
true.
burn for all I care. The salon is going to be used for what? What do you call that room in Arabic? The one with all the couches. Madafa? Madafa, I don't know. What is
For
that used
guests, I guess?
Ah.
You said for visitors?
What? I'm not. Once it's done, there's going to be company here all the time. Guarantee you, we want time. You don't think so?
Yeah, that is part of the Arab experience, is your neighbors just walking into the house. Walking in with a bag of fruit, with some bizir, with some shay.
It's not common for people to live in Syria in a huge house and just be alone, right? It's for families, like. Yeah. Honestly, I don't miss the hotel. Something made me really sick.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked, because even that can be too much for me. I'm shocked that she's able to do it. I mean, she's clearly miserable, and she bounced, and she went to Qatar for like a week. So she's not handling it well, but you know, she's doing it.
Just ceiling and I don't know. Anyways, somebody asked me if I thought it is bronchitis. I think I was sick with something and it caused inflammation and infection, and I didn't have a cough, which I usually have with bronchitis. But whatever they gave me made it go.
That's the other thing that pisses me off is, you know, that you're in not just a country, but a place, in a town, in a village that is only recently out of civil war, political unrest, a brutal dictatorship, just a lot of things going on politically. And there's no reason for you to be there. And you are of no use and of no benefit there. And you're putting a drain on their medical system because of your stupid decisions, because of your overconsumption, because you couldn't stop guzzling shit down your gullet. That's not okay. That's not right. And as much as I blame her for it, I blame her fake husband, her man, Salah, for being okay with that. And just co-signing this behavior and being like, yeah, let's take you to the hospital. Let's take you to wherever.
Away. So what can I say? You know?
I mean, unless they're like dropping like bans to like help develop the hospital further, or like pay the wages of the physicians there, like unless they're doing something crazy in return, that might be the only way that could warrant it. But I don't think it's easy to grasp how messed up it is if you are in a situation where you can just go to the urgent care or the clinic or the hospital. Like when in so many other countries of the world, you're not thinking, oh, I have the flu. If I go, am I taking resources away? Maybe the closest situation to that was during COVID, was when a lot of the hospitals were so full of beds. You had to kind of like triage yourself. You had to really, be like, okay, my situation isn't that serious as someone else's. Let me just fix this at home on my own. But imagine if that was the situation for a whole country, for a whole population, for the whole town, for the whole 30-mile proximity that you're in. Of course, she has no understanding of that. She's not even willing to. I'm not saying that she wasn't actually sick. I'm sure every single day of her life is misery and sickness, and that she does deserve healthcare, as does every human being. But there's no reason for her to be there.
Ah, yes, I guess so. Okay, okay. Nice to learn. What is that? Julia? Oh. I don't care where.
Man, she was terrified.
Yes, I noticed that in Qatar. Right.
Julia Winnick!
I have Nescafe. You gotta portion it, True. Hello. Robles. Hopefully, like, soon. Less than a month, hopefully. I don't like instant coffee anymore. Really great. Go. Juice. No, I like the Arabic coffee. Like, once you have that, it's really good, eh?
I could go for that.
Palette change? Cantaloupe, yum. True Italian. Hire maid? I don't know if there's maids. People just do their housework here. Just give me a bit of time living here, trust me. Give me a few months, it's gonna watch. It can be for some people, but some people it does work very well. Just depends.
Also, what is he doing for work? What's Salah doing for work other than building his real estate empire?
Yeah, especially here. I don't know, or Turkey. I don't know. But yeah, like they all end up having a floor sofa.
Her quality is terrible.
I want to go. How much does one Indomie cost? 50 cents?
Yeah, I think 50 cents.
And at the store, they're 20 cents. Yes, you guys, I'm telling you. Hungry, Joanna? Julia, Joanna? I'm learning some new words. Chata. There you go.
After 3+ years living in the Middle East, full immersion. Well, not really immersion because she never left the house. But if she even left the house less than a normal number of times, a few times a week, just out and about, she should have. She could have like done some like Arabic classes at a library or something, at some kind of community center. They have that. Why not? Why is she above that? She can do that.
Well, she loves exploring now.
What else does she have to do?
Let me lose you. Oh, you go there. Sorry.
Okay, she didn't do anything ridiculous here, so let's move on to another. Okay, so the video was boring. She's continually draining things in society, in the world around her, being of no use, being of no help. Yeah, the video was dumb. I thought I'd go through her posts, because some of these were kind of crazy. Okay, 9 hours ago. Nobody can use my past against me. I'll tell you the whole story myself. I've made peace with my dark chapters. Maybe you should take notes. The past? You mean like 3 days ago? You mean like a week ago? You mean like 2 weeks ago when you exploited a child with Down syndrome and made them beg for money online? And then when the donations came in, you took it and you spent it? Like that? Like, that was like a week ago. What are you talking about? You've already made peace with that? That's a pretty quick turnaround. Okay, I don't care about this. Oh my god. One day ago, hi community post rant for you. To those who use their platforms to bully me every day and use my content to do so, but have the gall and the audacity to comment on how I worship God and my... Oh, okay. Alright, this is gonna be good. And my prayer habits. My relationship with God is between me and God. There are no perfect Muslims, just like there are no perfect Christians or people, period. So if you are using your platform to bully the same person every day while stealing their content to make fun of them every day, but also claim to be Christian, you might want to zip it in that department. Furthermore, it's no one's business between me and God, and since these people think they all of a sudden know everything about Islam but don't, here's a lesson for you. You basically have until the next call to prayer to do the previous prayer. Oh, were people calling her out on like not praying? Oh, that's kind of funny. Prayer, preaching, and nitpicking from online bully reaction channels who also have some vile Islamophobic audience members is a laugh and a half. I don't know how these grown adults are always so busy staring over at everyone else's grass or desert. It's creepy and weird. Okay, rant over. Okay, I do kind of agree with her. There has been a lot of Islamophobic, xenophobic, terrible discourse that has been allowed by other reactors. And it doesn't get clocked by the reactor, even though I know that they see it. And it gets participated in. Just like really small, dumb, just ignorant comments, but also some that have just been straight up Islamophobic. And I think we know who it is. We know who they are that have done that. So I agree with her about that, but I mean, I don't really care, to be honest, if she's keeping up with her salah, if she's keeping up with her prayers, that is neither here nor there for me. Obviously, everyone's their spirituality is very personal to them, and they can express it how they want. And she's not required to display herself in any type of way, but I feel like it would be prudent on her part. She's stepping into a culture and a religion that is always looked down upon, always the butt of jokes, is marginalized. People in that community have faced a lot, continue to face a lot with everything going on in the world all the time. And she's like fine being a pretty terrible representative of it. And she's kind of okay with that. She doesn't feel any kind of extra responsibility that she's now stepping into this religion. She's, I mean, visually as well, just, but you look at her and she's Muslim because she's wearing a hijab. That's not what a Muslim makes, but that is how she's presenting herself to the world, to a passerby or someone new to her channel. And then they see all the shenanigans. And Muslims already have to do so much to go against stereotypes about them. She's not helping, is what I'm saying. She's not helping our larger agenda of showing people that we are different dynamic beings that are not terrible and that have different levels of religiosity amongst us. And if she was doing this on her own, that's one thing, but her man allowing all this, I mean, he does not live in the West, granted, so he does not have that view of it. I mean, he's always lived in the Middle East, right? So he's always lived in a place where he was part of the hegemony. I don't care about this. I don't care about this. Okay, cute. Love that for you. Why would you go back to Syria? Jules. Okay. Okay. This is dumb. This is boring. That's all I have for my first YouTube video. Stay tuned for more culturally competent and culturally aware commentary on Foodie Beauty. Chantal Marie. Mariam. Bye!